two US F-18s roar toward Venezuela's oil-rich coast, slicing through disputed skies for 40 tense minutes, as President Trump refuses to rule out sending troops and Caracas vows to fight. A routine training flight, Washington says. But in a region on edge, nothing about this feels routine. Two US F-18 fighter jets entered Venezuelan airspace on December 9th, circling for about 40 minutes. Flight Radar 24 showed them flying over the northern tip of Lake Maracaibo, above the waters of the Gulf of Venezuela, right between the cities of La Guajira in Zulia and Coro, the capital of Falcon State. Zulia and Falcon are among the key regions for Venezuela's energy sector. A US defense official described the short mission as a routine training flight to Fox News. He said it was designed to demonstrate the aircraft's operational reach. The official also did not disclose whether the jets were armed, but did emphasize that the operation remained entirely within international airspace. Tuesday's dual flight follows months of heightened US military activity in the region. Although the US has previously flown B-52 Stratofortress and B-1 Lancer bombers along Venezuela's coastline, those aircraft did not appear to approach as closely as Tuesday's F-18s. Thousands of Venezuelans tracked the aircraft online through specialized tracking websites, watching as the jets traced a bow tie-shaped pattern over the Gulf, said the Miami Herald report, noting the jets flew at an altitude of roughly 25,000 feet. Lake Maracaibo, covering 5,000 square miles, is one of the largest bodies of water in the Americas and the heart of reserves containing some 150 billion barrels of crude oil. The flyover is less than 100 miles northeast of Maracaibo, Venezuela's second-largest city and home to the Rafael Urdaneta Air Base, one of the main military air bases in western Venezuela. Earlier on December 8th, in an interview with Politico, US President Donald Trump repeatedly declined to rule out sending US troops into oil-rich Venezuela as part of an effort to topple Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Meanwhile, Venezuelan authorities showed readiness to respond to US military actions in the Caribbean on December 9th during the Assembly of the Peoples for Peace and Sovereignty of Our America in Caracas. The gathering, which brought together delegations from over 50 countries, aims to build a coalition defending sovereignty and condemning the deployment of US troops in the region. Speaking at the Venezuela Hall of the Military Circle in Caracas, Jorge Rodriguez, president of Venezuela's National Assembly, warned that the country is prepared to confront any act of US aggression.
Somos gente de paz.
We are people of peace. But be certain that if an aggression dares to enter the sacred territory of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, or our sacred sky or our sacred seas and rivers, be absolutely certain that we will fight.
Critics, including multiple lawmakers at the US Capitol, have questioned whether counter-narcotics are indeed the only US motive and the legality of the US military strikes in the Caribbean. Maduro has repeatedly condemned Washington's actions as attempts to overthrow his government and expand the US military influence in Latin America. As fighters skim Venezuela's oil coast and warnings harden on both sides, the space for miscalculation narrows. Washington insists it's training, Caracas vows to fight, and a region already on edge braces for the moment when a show of force risks becoming something far more dangerous.